So these Air Force One High says not for resale, but guess what? They're gonna be on sale very soon. What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in to another sneaker unboxing here on the Sneaker News YouTube channel. Before we unbox this pair of shoes right here, we'd like to ask you a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button under my wagging finger. It'll take 2 seconds, but it'll last a lifetime. Ready? All right, let's go. So today we have a pair of Nike shoes that have yet to release. They are gonna release soon. Let's get right into it. Boom. This is a Nike Air Force One High designed by Public School, New York. As you guys know, they're a menswear brand based in New York City. They've done collaborations with the Jordan brand already with the Air Jordan 12 and a few other PEs. But this is indeed their first ever collaborative release with Nike. As you can see, it's an all-white pair of Air Force One Highs. There are 3 colorways of this exact shoe coming out in the fall season, but we're gonna focus a little bit on this one. We'll talk a little bit more about the release. So first, how we got the shoes. These were a little gift to us during Complex Con. As you guys know, there was a huge Air Force One celebration at Complex Con in 2017. However, these were not released. These were only given out to certain friends and family. So let's go right into the details. This is obviously an Air Force One High, but it's built in a way that's completely different from what's in stores. Public School went for a completely almost deconstructed sample floor look, and that's kind of what they're trying to go with based on this hang tag that we'll get into a little bit later. So yeah, it's an Air Force One High, but as you can see, there's some like specific design details that kind of lend to the whole sample stage aesthetic. I know the word deconstructed is kind of thrown around a lot, and there are some elements to kind of say that these are like a deconstructed kind of thing, but this looks more like an incomplete shoe, like a sample floor shoe, and that's kind of what they were going for. As you can see, there's exposed stitching along all the seams, and there's some parts of the shoe that are purposely not stitched down to kind of add to that, these are early sample type of thing. So here on the swoosh, like the outer belly of the swoosh is not stitched down, but behind it you do see like little pinholes to show the swoosh logo. And even here you see another piece that's not exactly stitched down, so it kind of looks like a loose panel that wasn't supposed to be there, or they just kind of added it. Even the lace collar, the entire Air Force One lace collar, you can tell by the curvy sort of the silhouette of this piece. It is a signature Air Force One thing, but it sort of floats into the laces, and it looks like you can actually even remove the whole thing, so you can wear it without it, but why would you? And even on the heel tab, you have property of PSNY, not for resale. So if you're a collector of samples or you've seen a Nike sample before, this kind of messaging is usually printed on the inside of the shoe. Nice little interesting detail is that the heel strap actually kind of comes loose. So this is like a nod to the Air Force One High strap. They kind of added it to the heel, and you see the We Need Leaders logo by Public School. Another interesting aspect of this shoe is that the ankle, while it does have the Air Force One High silhouette, it's just almost a bare-boned piece of leather material. Again, to kind of add to that whole sample, like we just added this part sort of look. And if you look on the inside, the actual sort of structure of the shoe acts like a low top. So it's almost like an Air Force One low, and they kind of made it into a high by adding these extra parts. If you look inside, you see the Nike logo with the PSNY. Here, even on the tongue, you have Nike with the PSNY on the tongue embroidered. You have the PSNY logo engraved into this black lace dubre. And a quick shot of the sole just shows you a basic Air Force One double pivot point outsole. Quick shot of the other shoe, you see much of the same. It's like purposely flimsy, but it's not gonna tear apart. They're trying to make it look like these were made on the factory floor. It does look like an Air Force One low, and they just added this ankle piece to kind of make it like a high. So it's almost like they did it on the fly, so to speak. And it even comes with this hang tag. And again, as we mentioned before, if you do collect Nike samples or if you've seen them before, Nike samples do come with this little info card that not only details the sizing, but also like which factory these were sourced from and the materials and when they're gonna come out and all that good stuff. So this one in particular says the completed date is October 21st, 2017, which was roughly just a few weeks before ComplexCon 2017 started. It says Air Force One 35th anniversary, Air Force One high-low. Again, that kind of speaks to the construction of the shoe. It was an Air Force One low that they made into a high by adding this ankle piece. Product line Nike Sportswear, account name Public School New York. It says the development and production facility. Typically it's some sort of factory in Asia, but in here it says the New York City streets, which is pretty awesome. The WNL ID, it says when nobody's looking, so that's a play on the WNL acronym. Again, it's typically we need leaders. That's been a brand mantra for PSNY for quite some time. This is the PSNY Air Force One High collaboration. This is the all-white version, and Dao Yi Chow, who is one of the founders of the brand, he did tease a black colorway of the shoe on his Instagram story, so we know for a fact there's a black one, and there's actually a third gray one that's also coming out. So the white, black, gray is a very New York City color scheme, you know, the whole concrete thing. Of course, white Air Force Ones are a staple in New York City fashion. This is your first unboxing at the Public School New York Air Force One High. We do have a detailed look at these shoes. You can check those links below. We'll have that for you. In terms of a release, these are expected to release sometime in the fall of 2018. Again, we'll update you as well as we learn more. You can find all those links down below in terms of release information and all that. So yeah, the quality on these are again amazing. We love the idea of the whole sample incomplete shoe thing and the fact that it's an Air Force One low transformed into a high. Definitely a interesting idea. That's pretty much it. So again, if you guys have any questions, hit us with a comment below. Make sure you subscribe so you're first to know when we do post unboxings, because you'll see stuff like this that no one else knows about. And we'll catch you next time. And stay in school.